here comes Keon Ellis.
Little back screen to get Jabari Smith into the post, and there's Kessler with those long arms and the deflection.
2-on-1, Johnson.
Difficult shots, but he's such a good jump shooter. They're good shots for him.
Bediako, and there's a foul on Kessler.
Committed here, trying to go up and guard that ball screen. Bediako had before, but he's still explosive. I mean, I think a lot of guys would trade for his explosiveness even at 70%. Doing a good job early on against Jabari Smith.
Bediako challenging Kessler. You can see they're trying to get him to pick up his second foul.
Back in drop coverage.
Alabama 0 for 4 from the floor. Here's a takeaway. They've lost, and he will launch a long one and go back iron.
I'm not sure that was
football field known as the Honey Badger. Too strong. Gurley's gotten a couple of offensive rebounds. That's the block by Kessler, and he averages 4 a game. And Ellis keeps firing. That's short. And that time they cleared.
Get off this ball screen and attack. Get a piece of the paint. All of a sudden you're bringing help like that. Help commits. And Alabama trying to do the same thing to engage Kessler. And those are the buckets you have to finish. Green is going to get downhill, as Marty Smith was just talking about. Get a piece of the paint. Drive right down the middle. Bediako's got to back up. They
switch.
Not sure they wanted that switch, but Keon's got to take this on.
Ball fakes. That's an easy block for Kessler. And it leads to KD to Flanagan. How about Kessler staying on the floor?
Doesn't go for any of the fakes. Armando Bacot was excellent. He's having another great year. There's a beautiful screen roll. A great job by comes up and sets a little middle ball screen. And then Jasper sets and knock shots down.
Kessler rolls and flushes.
Well, there's that middle of the floor. Just take Davison down, and there it is.
So Rojas seemed to get away with a foul as Kessler ended up on the ground. He grabbed his arm. And no call. Now Shackelford into traffic. Kessler affects it. This is a big-time run out. It went off the back heel of Davison. Otherwise, another dunk.
Here's Kessler, this middle of the floor. He doesn't even set the ball screen. He just slips it.
As soon as you beat your man, you're throwing it up to the rim.
And he can go get it.
And he can go get it. So can Cambridge. Loose ball on the floor. Miles. And they got a 3-on-1. Quinterly is such a unique player. When he's good, Smith's got it down low in the paint on Gary. Bediako was there too late. Jabari Smith laid it up and in. Finds Ellis, who'll throw it for another 3 attempt, but no good from Darius Miles. Caught along that line by Wendell Green, guarded by Quinterly. Kessler's got 4 threes this year. He drives. Bediako picks up his 4th block, but
take up that space.
Whoa, Wendell Green way outside. Kessler the board. Throws it up and in. Somehow a two-handed shot.
Ball screen at the logo. Now we said he'd shoot it from the logo. He's done it twice.
Kessler's become a good shooter. Quinterly penetrates. Kessler with a big block. And now Johnson and Davison to the basket. Baylor.
Coming out of that last time out, we had a shot of Suni Lee, the great Olympic gymnast, layup maker at his size.
Gurley, watch out. That's blocked from behind, but they're going to call Kessler with the body.
And take a look at this one. I'm not sure how often that's going to be called a foul, but he did. Time for Alabama.
Good pass. Yes, it was. Bediako went straight up, and he and Kessler battle.
They had 9 offensive rebounds. Cambridge did against Missouri. That's just a tough pass to him down low.
Wendell Green left wide open. That's too strong. Walker Kessler has it. Yeah, won't you?
Well, it's like getting divorced and then so you can die single.
Quinterly blocked. That's Kessler again. And it's starting to get away from Alabama here.
By Kessler. This is a next level block. I mean, a little floater high, and he was able to. But he dragged the defense, and Gurley was wide open. Good pass.
Yep, Kessler down low, and a flush. It's like a play on in soccer.
He clears so much space when he rolls off those pick and roll situations.
Boy, they're going to get him with the body, and again, the Auburn bench is frustrated.
Now watch Kessler here. When he puts his arm bar on him, that's a foul. Better player as far as numbers and consistent production. Baycott, there's number 7.
Yep.
Walker Kessler just sprints the floor and comes from behind.
14-point game. Rojas tried to kick it. Look at Kessler with the left and a foul. Boy, he's doing everything.
Walk. Yeah, just another thread of the needle. That was right through Rojas's legs. And he's able to finish that with his left hand. And he goes in against after Jasper wears out the opposing point guard.
Flanagan step back 3, short. Kessler, yes. And it was knocked out of his hands by Gary.
He just went right over the top of that Auburn has done in keeping Alabama out of transition. That was a big part of Auburn's game plan.
Ended up in North Carolina, but really talked about this year, and why not? Oh, a little strong. Wanted to come back home. He gets family more often, and you can just see the way he's playing with the comfort level that that's affording him. There's another block. 8. Auburn puts 100 up, and they beat Alabama 100-81 to sweep the season.